Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always, and welcome to your astrological dice roll for today, April 6th of 2021. Let's hop right into it, guys. Let's see what we got going on today, alright? Let's see what we got going on for today. The day of the experimenter. The meditation for today is nothing is insignificant. Ah, I like that. Nothing is insignificant. All right. Okay. Kind of went everywhere. All right. Okay. So this is what we got. This is actually pretty interesting. This is like opposite of something that I actually have in my natal chart. We have Mercury. We have Mercury in Sag in the 7th house. Mercury in Sagittarius, 7th house. Nothing is insignificant. You know, I think right now in the world, especially with the South Node in Sag, there is a lot of conversations going around where we make each other feel insignificant in the way that we relate to each other. So, I personally have Mercury and Sag in the 1st house. So this is 7th house energy. So this has to do with relationships, relating, but with Sagittarius, this is about our beliefs, you know? So what I'm really getting here is, as the meditation said, nothing is insignificant. So everyone has a valid reason for expressing how they feel, what they think, and everything. The problem is that we run into, can I even say it? Cancel culture? Can I say that on here? I think my channel is small enough to where if I say cancel culture, this video shouldn't get removed, but I will be on the lookout for that today. And even if that's not the case, what I will be wary of is just looking in your relationships and just be aware of the communication, be aware of, your thoughts that are coming through. Realize that not all your thoughts are yours, and that sometimes you can just pick up on thoughts, but really what this is going to come down to is really open and honest communication. So, sorry, there was a little notification that came up on the side, so it kind of threw me off. But yeah, this is about open and honest communication within our relationships, be it romantic, friends, family members, colleagues, co-workers. That's really what this comes down to. And you're definitely going to want to express your beliefs, but we have to remember that the South Node is in Sagittarius, so there's going to be this sort of element where we are really going to be, wherever the South Node is, that's typically where the group kind of gravitates towards, and it's sort of like a mob rule as far as that energy goes. And typically people aren't necessarily thinking or feeling or going about life from the highest vibrational space. Not that you can't with the South Node, wherever it is, but typically it's not at the most high vibrational state, typically. So be wary of that today. We're going to draw a card as well. So we have fixed moon, hold your vision. The moon is in Aquarius right now too. Fixed moon, hold your vision. So moon is in Aquarius right now. What does that mean? Well, the moon is going to go over Saturn. It's going to go over Jupiter. So when it goes over Saturn, of course, this is going to be us really feeling into, when it comes to Saturn energy, restriction, putting one step in front of the other, hard work, dedication. And when it comes to this Aquarius energy, it's about, in many ways, it can be about the world at large and your creative, unique self. And then the moon's going to go over Jupiter, which is why I'm going to expand this spot. So I feel like when the moon goes through this Aquarius energy and it conjuncts these areas, we're first going to have some sort of restriction. We're going to probably have some type of cutoff, I would say. Because I feel like whenever the moon and Saturn meet, there's always some sort of cutoff. There's always some sort of deadline that, maybe some sort of feeling that you've been kind of harboring onto, it gets cut, so it lightens your load, and then Jupiter is going to expand. So some of you guys may have not been feeling the best lately. I know that moon in Capricorn was not the easiest on a lot of people, and you really have been feeling into, the darkness of this world, especially when the moon went over Pluto. don't fret. I did make a video last night kind of talking about this, how it's not your job to heal the world. And this is in many ways a continuation of that. It's not your job to heal the world. But, you know, what you are here to do is to clear, to evolve, to expand, to grow, to learn. You know, that's why you're here, beloved. So this fixed moon is actually going to give you a great opportunity to cut some ties to some darker energies that you've been feeling. And then after cutting those ties, you're going to get that expansive, beautiful energy with Jupiter in Aquarius that's wanting to take you to a higher space. Jupiter is in the third decan of Aquarius too. So in many ways, that's really what this represents. It's like we're climbing this sort of mountain. If anything, I like to see that we're climbing a mountain with Capricorn, and then when the moon goes into Aquarius, that's when we meet the aliens, right? And we're contemplating whether or not we should go on their spaceship, essentially. So what it is that when the moon reaches there, it's like when the aliens come in. That's like that first decan. That second decan is when they ask us, it's like, are you ready to do this? You know, are you ready to move forward and really ascend? And then that's where Saturn is right now. That second decan just made it there. And then we have Jupiter, of course, in the third decan. That's where we actually go off into their spaceship, and then our mind is blown open and we learn so much more, and we just gain this expansiveness as far as awareness and consciousness and how this reality really works. We gotta remember, Aquarius can be a rather quantum kind of energy. It's a very otherworldly kind of energy in a sense, but really this has to do with vibration. So I would definitely pay attention to your vibration today. Pay attention to the words that you are saying. Listen to good music today. I have the feeling to say that because Sagittarius energy does remind me a lot of music, or at least the bard. It kind of gives me like the singer, the bard kind of energy. So listen to good music today to uplift your spirits. And know that, you know, hold your vision, whatever vision that you hold for the future, right? Do not let other people's lack of belief in themselves, because that's really what this can come down to, because this is 7th house energy and it has to do with relationships. So there's a lot of mirroring that's going to be going on today with this dice roll. So just be careful that other people's lack of belief in themselves, make sure that that doesn't necessarily affect you. Some of you guys may want to help these individuals. Some of you guys may be spiritual counselors, astrologers, tarot readers, crystal readers, you know, whatever it is. But you know, make sure that you kind of set up that nice boundary. Make sure you protect your energy today. But at the same time, if you are wanting to help, if you are wanting to reach out, do so, but kind of hold your vision and kind of go about it with that fixed moon kind of energy, to where your emotions aren't going to just get completely riled up. Like I said, some of you guys are super, super empathic. Some of you guys can feel so much, and it's kind of hard to turn that off. Take time today to realize that nothing you do is insignificant, first of all. So even if you feel like you want to change the world and stuff like that, and you can't do exactly what you want to do something small today to help out. If you really want to, do something small today to help out. Whether it's simply striking up that conversation with the person at the grocery store that's bagging your stuff, and see if you can get them to smile. Because the world definitely needs more smiles. So, especially with everyone wearing masks and stuff now. If you have a clear mask, that's cool. If you're not, pull it down real fast and just smile at them. I think the world could use more smiles today. So, anyways, every day really. Anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I will see you all very soon. Peace.